life and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high. Hey, 21 T8. 8. Corner, long. Out.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Right off the rip, he's throwing deep. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! Working quickly here.
All right, fellas, listen up. Step. Watson, Oscar. Let's go. What?
They go play action with Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Deontay Hardy to return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Jackson now on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
It's up. 13. It's up.
We're going for this. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Hardy on the return. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Nice one. Nice one. Middle. Yeah. Go. Hey, middle.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed to Flowers. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. 2nd and 3 now.
Ozzy. We change it.
From the 32. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's on the move. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
4th down, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Hey, report.
Lamar throwing again. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. The rookie from Penn State makes the play. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 21-zip already. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Hardy on the return. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, here's Lamar. Makes the grab in back. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Jackson's gonna throw again. Escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Oh, look at this, Brock. They're splitting the tackles out wide here. I love a bit of creativity to begin this drive.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Hey, let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Scott. Ready,
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 3-possession game. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. Hardy on the return. A reverse on the opening kickoff. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Caught by Flowers. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Ravens in a nice spot, 2nd and inches.
I'm gonna go.
From the 28. Finding Flowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So 2nd down coming up. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Jackson yet again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
This one's taken in by Hill. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10, here's Jackson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And again, it's Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Middle. Yo. Oh. Hey, middle. Cut.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Gets this to Bateman. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You see that? Ready.
This set it down starts with an option right. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up. We changed it. No, we changed it. You.
Lamar back to throw. The throw is caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Hey, report.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. They only manage a yard, but that was enough as this drive rolls on.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench to get their...
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens chop some of the lead off before the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
32 Stinger. Hey, get set. 20 TX. Out.
He'll throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. It is caught at the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Hardy on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. A long-time standout, Calais Campbell there for the stop. 3rd and just 2 to go. Running once more with Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's gonna run for it! And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, here's Lamar. He puts some power on a deep one left. This is caught inside the 15. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Play action, here's Jackson. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Starting the drive with a little wrinkle in their offense. The tackles spread out wide in the monster formation. He's going deep. That's caught at the 25. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. Hardy on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, shot. Hey. What are you? What is shot? Over here. What are you? What is shot?
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Middle.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, middle. Yeah.
First down throw for Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. Jukes out a one-stop. He gets loose down the right side. Punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens get it back to a... They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! First and 10 from the 41.
What? Hey, Ozzie, shut up. We changed it. No, we changed it. You.
From the gun, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Report! Hey! Hey, report!
From the 44 here on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Jackson now on third. He's got Andrews. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Caught by Flowers. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hey, middle. Hey, Ozzie, shut up.
Lamar now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a fourth down stand.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Tagovailoa on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. All right, Brock, here it is again. The tackle's heading out really wide. It's going to be second down for the Emery and Henry formation.
Turbo 1, high.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He put some juice on a deep throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
On first down, Jackson. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Real quick. Report!
Lamar throwing again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Jackson's gonna throw again. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. And again, it's Jackson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Throwing now. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.